Good morning, you world. Happy 420 day. It is 5 o'clock in the morning. Vaughn Hilton, how you doing, buddy? Thought you wasn't talking about us frost again, but I see it's still going on. You know and I know you ain't putting nobody in fucking jail. Oh, you got a squatter, huh? Hey, it happens, buddy. That's what happens when you have properties. You're going to learn a lot, boy. So, which one of us you putting in jail first, me or Jim? And you said that murder on your father and your mother, it can go on forever. Then you better watch yourself because the only one that should go for murder on your mother would be you. You're the one that left her laying on the floor for an hour. We've got videos to prove it. You're a piece of shit son. Let's be for real. I now have 3 people watching. Good morning. Welcome to the Big Larry Show. Please tell me who you are. Good morning, whatever. And yeah, the wife is still in bed. She made my coffee this morning and she crawled back up in her bed, which is fine. I've been up most of the night because I got people up in Michigan standing in a 420 line, so I've been trying to keep them awake. Yeah, I finally got on today and I was watching some of the pizza man's view videos. Figured I'd get on this morning and say a few words myself. Hoping to find Nate out there. Australian Nate. Ain't seen him on none of my shows in a long time. Last time I seen him, he said he was going to send me an Australian flag. Ain't seen or heard from him since. I understand it costs us money. I don't expect no one to put no money out for me. Um, hey Jim, you went into Vaughn's thing and said that you're going to donate to the lawyer and to the frost. We don't need money. We appreciate it. Stivers don't need money. Appreciate it. Take your girl out to dinner, buddy. Enjoy. I've been trying to figure out how to do some shows and how to, my backgrounds and everything. We're working on it. We're working on it. I'm very slow at things, especially when I got a wife and kids to take care of. Don't mind my messy hair this morning if you could see it, because it looks like it is rough this morning. Hello, Michael. Yeah, I'm coming in hot this morning. He's still talking shit about us and can't do shit. I'm doing pretty good, Michael. I mean, I'm surviving. That's all any of us can do is survive. Good morning, Moon Bear. We live one day at a time. We try to make sure our bills are paid and there's food on the table. That is what everyone is supposed to be doing. And taking care of our family. You know, Von Hilton, you say we killed your father. No, your father died from a disease. Your mama died from old age. And, you leaving her on the floor for a fucking hour didn't help her any. You would have called the ambulance when you first found her. She might still be alive today. But no, you left her on the floor. Oh, yeah, I forgot. 94-year-old women lay pallets on the floor to sleep on the floor when she knows that she can't get up off the floor. You're as retarded as they come, Von Hilton. You can try to hide it, but only 1,300 million people know you're retarded. I think there's only one person as retarded as you, and he's your best friend, John. Yeah, he's been in fantasy land for a very, very long time. He's going to have more than squatters. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Todd, and good morning. Yeah, I ain't seen it yet, Todd. I didn't get to that one yet. But back to this. This is my day, 420 day, people. April 20th. We call it 420 day. So if you got them, roll them and smoke them. Okay, yeah, and that's where I was just at, too. I was just watching the pizza. I think John needs his throat sliced like a pig. He looks like a little fat pig. Yeah, don't forget your sweet Mary Jane today. Mine will be here about 9 o'clock in the morning. Special order, special breed. I got to do without until it gets here. But that's fine. Morning, Simple. Morning coffee. Like I said, please don't mind the hair. That happens to you at old age. Your hair goes anywhere it wants to go. Von Hilton ain't putting nobody in jail. Who? I don't know who he's trying to fool. So the people renting the places are supposed to fix them up, and he's not giving them no rent to fix them up. They're supposed to spend their money to fix his places up, plus still give him the $300 a month. What's he, nuts? Oh, that's a stupid question, ain't it, people? We already know he's nuts. And as Andrea says, he ain't got too many nuts. You know, he says that the Frost chased his wife away. He chased his own wife away. You know what my wife would have did if I wasn't there to watch my kids be born? She would have left me that day. And I think Andrea would have left him that day too, but she's like 2 states away from her mommy. She had nowhere else to go. So after the babies were born, she had to go back there. How you doing, Todd? Did you get back to work yet? Hope so, buddy. Hope you're doing better. I know it's pretty early for a lot of you. It's only a quarter after 5 in the morning. That's good, Todd. Not trying to be rude. I was just talking to my cousins there. Like I said, they're in line up in Michigan. One of the 420 shops up there is giving away $300 worth of merchandise for the first 420 people in the door. He's been there since 9:30 last night. He says that they're number 24 and 25. So they did good. And they were waiting. They were thinking about being there at 4:30 this morning, and I told them, that's $300 worth of marijuana stuff. Yeah, I'd be there when as soon as they close at 9 p.m. I'd be setting my chair up at 9:01 p.m. waiting until they open up at 9 a.m. And that's what they did. They got there about nine. My cousin caught him about 8 o'clock, 8:30, and he's like, "Well, when do you think they'll start that lineup?" And the guy says, "Buddy, they have already started lining up." So my cousin jumped in his vehicle, grabbed his chairs, the coolers, bunch of weed, and they all drove up there. So he's been in line all well. He's been sitting in his chair all night long, out in front of one of the dispensaries. As like I told my cousin, it ain't no different than me and him standing in line waiting for ICP tickets, insane passes, or the Metallica tickets that we waited in line for 2 days for. I remember when I was younger, and if you wanted concert tickets, you had to be in line like 2 days before they sold them. We used to take our grill, our coolers, everything. It was like a big old picnic right on their property. But we always made sure we were like the top 10. Yeah, I remember when we got the tickets to the IndyCar races. We went up there 2 days before the IndyCar race started and got in line. And that was a good day because we were number one and number two. We were tickled pink about that, tell you the truth. We might have had to stand out in the sun or whatever, sit down in the sun all day that day, but it was well worth it. We got some good tickets and a lot of other stuff to go with it. We got back passes so we can get autographs and everything. It was fun. I've been to four IndyCar races in Michigan International Speedway, but I've never ever been to a NASCAR race. That is my next go is go see the NASCARs. And now Kentucky has a speedway, so it makes it a lot easier for me to go down here than it up there. So how's everyone been? I ain't been on here in a quite a while. Anything I miss exciting besides Stinky Von Hilton? Yeah, don't forget to thumbs up me, people, if you like seeing me on here this morning. That's what I figured, whatever. Same junk. See, Von Hilton, I'm not like you, buddy. I can't get on here every single day and tell my fucking family they gotta wait until I'm done with the computer. My family had told me to go get fucked, same as yours did. I remember when the tickets were $20 and $30 a piece. Yeah, now they're a few $100s a piece. Shit. Well, my viewers are starting to go up a little bit. Yeah, a soda $7. I remember when we used to get them for a buck and a quarter. And tell you the truth, whatever, $7 is pretty cheap. Some places are $10 for a soda. 15 bucks for a hot dog. Go in there and get some nachos loaded down, it's $20. And they still don't put loaded down on it. Little bit of cheese, little bit of this, little bit of that. For $20, they better load it up. But I know $20 ain't nothing no more. It ain't like when we all grew up. $20 was a lot of money. It'd feed your family a week. Now it don't feed your family one time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't remember what we paid for our tickets. You're talking way, way back when. It'd been the early 80s, mid 80s somewhere. Hell, it's been so long I couldn't tell you what concert was the last one I went to. Well, that ain't too bad. $12 a ticket. Yeah, it had to be a lot of moons back. Yeah, exactly. 40 years. Yeah, I figured my people would show up. There's now 17 here. We're growing. It's 5:30 in the morning. A lot of people still in bed sleeping. A lot of people don't know I was even getting on this morning. It was a spare of the moment. I'm awake. Wasn't doing nothing but talking to my cousin. keeping him awake. He says when he goes home after he's done doing what he's doing at 9 o'clock, by 9:30, he says he's gonna be in bed until about noon or 1. And I was like, yeah, I understand. Says they're doing a cookout and doing a lot of burning today, and I was like, yep, I understand that too. And that's what I do miss about being up in Ohio, people, is some of my family members. My cousin Ed. Me and Ed used to hang around all the time. Every weekend we would get together and have cookouts and smoke parties and everything. I've been down here about 18 years now. Well, no, can't say 18. Well, I don't know exactly. I moved down here in 2009. And they have visited me at least 5 times. They've literally come down here and rented a cabin for a whole week and spent the whole week with us. So that was great. We loved it. Larry's got about 2 more weeks of college and then he's coming home for the summer. 1 more year to go. He is a junior this year, so next year he will be a senior in college. He will graduate from college next year. I can't wait. Good morning, Pizza. I was watching a couple of yours this morning. That's what made me start my morning show. Glad you're catching mine. I didn't catch yours, but I did get the reruns. Yeah, I was just talking about that guy Jim a minute ago, Pizza. I don't know who that Jim guy was, but Jim, if you get mine, if you see me, hey buddy, appreciate it, but we don't really need no money. Neither does the lawyers. You just take your money and take your girl out to dinner, buddy. Feed her a nice steak dinner. You guys go sit down on your couch and smoke a big Mary Jane. Good morning, Tom. Glad to see you. Yep, so Von Hilton's got a squatter that don't even stay there. He says the car ain't been there in a week or so. Well, them ain't squatters. Them are people still working on the places where it's livable. A squatter is somebody that stays there. I don't know if Von Hilton knows, but he can get in trouble for renting out properties that are not fit to live in. He got a lot of things to learn about being a landlord. Oh, I forgot. He's not a landlord. He's a slumlord. He don't care about them properties. He expects you to fix them and give him his rent. I got news for him. If I spend $200 on fixing the house, I'm taking that $200 off of the rent. Well, I mean, if he's put $200 into the house, whatever, then all he does is owe 100 on the rent, and I'd be living there before I'd even pay the $100. Hell, I'd make sure I'm living there before I paid the 200 to get it fixed. Money's hard to come by. I don't know about you guys. You guys might have it all rolling in, but to me, money's hard to get. And when I get money, I spend it. I mean, I always got to pay the bills. I always got to have food in the house. I always got to have my Mary Jane. Got about another hour and the sun's going to start coming up. I'm one of these kind of people, I got to see it to believe it. If I don't see it, I don't believe it. I probably won't believe it even if I do see it, but at least if I see it, I know they're not lying. Yeah, I do. I call bullshit too, there, whatever. Them ain't squatters. If he gave him $100, that's not a squatter. Sorry. 19 viewers, 6 thumbs up. If y'all like Larry being here this morning, please give me a thumbs up. The more thumbs up I get, the more I feel happy, and I can start doing more shows every day. I think I pretty well got my background ready to go, so it's just setting everything up. Yeah, I can't hear you. Yes, I am running AC. Why, you cold? You want to shut my door? Or? Okay. See, I'm not like Vaughn. Andrea would have said that she's cold. That want to know if he had the air conditioner on. Yeah, you know what he would have said. You don't like it? Go outside and sleep in the truck. I turned it off. Good morning, Mr. Farm. She says she's going to throw a second blanket on her. She's one of these kind of people that's got to be really hot all the time. Me, I like it nice and cool all the time. Anything over 70 and I'm sweating. Her, she likes it between the 80s and 90s. I can't handle them 80s, 90s. Yeah, I don't know what it is outside, but in this room, it's probably about 40. She came in and went to the bathroom this morning using our bathroom instead of the boys's, and she left the door open, so it's starting to warm up in here. Yeah, I can't stand that heat neither. I got to be cool. I'd rather it be cold than hot. Not freezing cold, not no 0 degrees, people. I like it 40, 50 degrees. That's fine for me. Good morning, Roland. Yeah, 80s and 90s are for the lizards. There you go. Even though my wife's not a lizard, but yeah, she likes the 80s, 90s. Yeah, I agree, pizza. Yeah, the wife ain't a lizard. Well, she covered up. I can turn it back on. Good morning. 24 viewers, 9 thumbs up. Please don't forget to thumb up me, people. Shows me you guys like me being on here this morning. Unless y'all like to be watching Vaughn Hilton, that's fine with me too. You guys watch whoever you want. I just like to get on here and talk. I like to have friends. I love to have, to me, you guys ain't even friends no more. You guys are family. Yeah, I don't understand that, Pizza. I mean, usually he does a show every day, all day. He must be playing that house game offline, or him and J Dubs is just playing it by themselves and not doing shows. Yeah, he spends 90% of the time in them game modes. Yeah, exactly, Farm. Yep, you're right, Jason. You know, Von Hilton didn't expect his ex wife to get bigger. He thought she was just going to stay that little skinny thing that she was when she moved there. Von Hilton, look at her mother. Is her mother a little skinny thing? No. Guess what? The odds of her being a little skinny thing and her mama's a big heavy girl? No. It don't work that way. Most women come out with the same figure as their mothers. Say, Larry, is there a reason why you got me blocked on my main channel? Jason, I have nobody blocked. And I don't think I can block your channel at all. Are you under Jason News? I'll have to look into it because I'm telling you, I don't block nobody. Now, I do know that Todd blocked someone a couple weeks ago because they were talking shit about Todd. David, I have never blocked you. Never. If you ain't realized that yet, something's wrong, buddy. I don't block nobody. I've had people come on here and talk a lot of shit about me, and I still didn't block them. I don't block people. You got something to say to me, say it. You hurt my feelings, so what? I don't care. You think it'll be the first time my feelings got hurt? Nope. Think it's going to be the last time? Nope. I don't know why, Jason, because I sure don't have you blocked, buddy. I have nobody blocked. Could be Larry's mods blocking. I don't know. Yeah, well, I've got a few of them. Well, I mean, that's the way it is, Tom. I mean, not everybody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm not a Von Hilton. He's perfect. I'm not. Yeah, I got a few mods. I mean, Todd is one. Todd, you been doing any blocking? Yeah, because Jason News is saying he's been blocked, and I know I didn't block him. Yeah, I will look in a minute, Jason, because I don't block nobody. I'm one of these kind of guys that I have an open channel. You got something to say to me, say it to me. Don't be shy. Oh, and that's what I usually do, Todd. I see it if you do. Is that guy that hangs around with John and Stinky? Hell, I'd like for him to come in here and talk shit to me. That was the guy I think was talking shit about Todd. Tell him come over and talk shit about me. Yeah, their little buddy. Yep. He uses a picture of the Star Trek guy. Okay. Is it really cold out this morning? No. I think it's time to open my window. Give me a minute, people. There we go. Wow. Sorry to hear that, Tom. But it happens. Yeah, we have no snow. I can't see nothing out there right now, so it's still dead dark here. It's only 10 minutes to 6 in the morning. But I cracked my window open a little bit next to the air conditioner, and I got my air conditioner still running, but I got some of that cool air coming in now. Yeah, we've been running 60, 70s somewhere. Exactly, Tom. You take it as it comes. Have a nice hot cup of coffee and a blunt, and you'll be fine. Yeah, it's probably daylight where you're at, ain't it, Tom? Remember right, Tom. I think you're the one on the other side of the pond. Yeah, it's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Yep. Yeah, we're at 10 minutes to 6 in the morning here in the United States, Kentucky. Sun ain't even started coming up yet. I think it come up about 6:30 yesterday morning, so yeah, it means you're about a 6 hour different than me, Tom. Well, thank you, Tom. We appreciate it. Miss April went and laid back down for a little bit. I'll yell at her at 7:30 to get up and take her shot and eat. I'm surprised she got up at 3 o'clock this morning and looked at me and said, "Honey, you want coffee?" And I was like, "Well, ain't you gonna go back to bed?" She goes, "I'll make your coffee for you." And I was like, "Okay." Telling you, I got a good wife. I got better than a good wife. I got a great wife. Oh, I know she does, Tom. You would not believe some of the stuff she does for me. Yeah, like I say, we don't live a perfect life, people. We have our own problems, me and her. You know, I kind of wish she would sit around and smoke weed with me. She don't smoke weed. She don't drink alcohol. She don't smoke cigarettes. She don't do none of that. She is straight and narrow. She says she don't care if I smoke weed. That's my opinion. She said she'd rather me be smoking weed than doing crack or heroin. Yeah, she is, Moon Bear. You too, Tom. Enjoy your day, buddy. Stay warm. Peace. Yeah, my neighbor said she'd be here about 9:30 somewhere. So I'm waiting for her to come over this morning. Found Gave my wife a couple rows of nickels the other day to go get me a pack of cigarettes. I had a quarter and change left, or 50 cents and change left. And she gave me the two quarters back from going to the store. And I noticed one of the quarters wasn't looking like a quarter to me. So I took a good look at it. It is a quarter, a early quarter. I don't know what year it is, though. That's the only problem. But it has the Walking Liberty on it, and it has a flying eagle on the back. Looked it up, and it says it's before the 1930s. So that was pretty cool. I can't believe she got that out of a register from the gas station. I looked them up. They said in circulated condition, where if you can read them, they can go up to $100. So that's pretty good. She might have just got $100 bill. Of course, I'm not going to turn it in. It'll go in the photo album, and it'll stay there until my kids have kids and their kids have kids, and that's when we turn stuff in. Pretty soon money won't even be around no more. You ain't going to know what money looks like. Another generation or two, no one's even going to have money no more. They're all going to have credit cards. Half the world's already went to them already. Or you use your cell phones to pay your bills because everything's programmed. But it's like I was telling somebody the other day. You know, The old man who picked his oranges off the orange tree, sitting on the side of the road, he's not going to take no credit cards. You can't run down the ATM and pull the money out and come back and buy it because by then somebody else has bought it. Me, I like to have cold hard cash in my hands or in my pockets. That way, if I see something I want, I buy it right on the spot. I ain't waiting for someone else to come and buy it up under my nose, should I say. That's like calling the weed man and telling him I need an ounce. I drive a half hour to go get it, and he already sold it. So I wasted my half hour time going all the way to his house to get it, and he already sold it on me. Like he says, first come, first serve. 21 viewers, 14 thumbs up. Starting to pick up a little bit. Welcome, 6 a.m. Yeah, I seen the one you did, Pizza, so that's kind of why I got on here this morning. Because he's talking shit about us again. Well, I know he ain't never stopped, so none of us are in jail. None of us is even ordered to go to court yet. I personally hope everybody that is renting from Stinky quits paying rent. Then he's going to have to go down and get 4 eviction notices and pay the judge $120 a piece. Or pay the sheriff's department $120 a piece. Bet you he did no background checks, no nothing on any of them. He's like, you got money? Okay, yeah, you can move in. Give me some money. Yeah, I get me some new TV dinners. Yeah, I have an appointment coming up here in a couple of weeks. I'm going to meet a couple of the renters, people. I want to have a few talks with them. Because, like I said, there is something that I would like to have. And no, it's not the deer head. There is something in that house I'd like to have. There's a few things in that house I'd like to have before they got destroyed. And with him being in that house, it's going to get destroyed. Look at that bedroom. Yeah, exactly. If he gave him $100, he's not a squatter. He probably put the other $200 into the house. Vaughn expects them to put the 200 in the house and still give them 300. Yeah, and it says they ain't been there in weeks. Squatters have to be living there. We all know that, Todd. I don't think he's ever told the truth, has he? Ever? Excuse me a second. My nose felt a little runny, so I wanted to try to blow it. Still dark out. Sun ain't coming up yet. Well, I lost a viewer, and I know who it was. That was Tom leaving us. He said he had a few things to do, which I understand. He told the truth about the other day about stretching out 30K. Yeah, but did he tell you exactly how he spent it all? Bet you he didn't put none of it in none of them properties. I don't care if I was hungry or not. I would have put all the money into them properties because the better them properties, the better the money. It wasn't his money to spend. It was supposed to be spent on the estate. It was supposed to be spent on the properties. Yeah, at least 6 grand on the online girls. Exactly, Todd. It belonged to Alice's estate. And I hope my cousin didn't fall asleep. He ain't saying much. He says his phone says he's still on, but he ain't said nothing in about 15 minutes, so he might have got so stoned that he fell asleep in his chair. I don't know how you can fall asleep when there's over 150 people around you. But I guess when you're tired, you're tired. His wife's phone ain't even on yet, so yeah, I remember when we used to do for like concert tickets and stuff. We used to do like trading, like someone would go sleep in the van or the car for a couple hours. Then they'd wake up and swap places with the one that's been sitting out there. And then right before it's ready to tickets are going on sale, then we both get out there. But we used to make sure each other got rest while we could. I got to give Vaughn credit. I will give him credit. He has lasted longer than what I thought he would. He did find a couple people to rent the houses, so that's a good thing. I ain't gonna down him on that. That's a good thing. So that means if he's got all of them rented, that's 3, 6, 9. That should be $1,200 a month coming in. He should be able to survive off that. He should be able to take care of the insurance and all the properties with 12 a month, and still probably leave him 2 or 300 to use for his bills if he needs to, or to eat on or whatever. Vaughn Hilton, you said you lost your food stamps again? It's because you own 5 houses, buddy. Hello? Yeah, exactly. They'd hang him. For one, there's not a deadbolt on mine, and someone's already living in my old place. And like I said, there's no deadbolt on my old place, and I turned my keys in. And my place has been rented since the day I moved out. My brother in law rented it, but he didn't know he was my brother in law. Yeah, he's been paying 300 a month. At least he told me he was. He told his sister he is. I don't know if he's paying Otis or if he's paying Vaughn himself. I don't know. Well, my wife was over there on the first, and her brother was there. Yeah, I thought it was pizza. You still here? Pizza. You know, your show got me laughing this morning. Yeah, I would have got the money before they moved in. But like I said, if something needs to be fixed, they're going to want it fixed before they move in. Or Vaughn could have told them, hey, you fix it, and give me the paperwork and I'll take it off the rent. But the way I understood it is Vaughn expects them to give them 300 a month no matter what. Even if you put 200 into the water pipes, you're not getting your $200 back and you still got to pay the 300. I have no idea, Todd. I don't think my brother in law would lie to his sister. I don't think the neighbor would lie to me neither. That neighbor that's over there, they got to know us very well. We lived there for 8 years. Her mom used to work for Alice. So we've known the family for a very, very, very long time. And she says that he's still there. So maybe Otis ain't giving it to Vaughn. Maybe he pays Otis and Otis ain't giving it to him. Like I told my brother in law, make sure you get rent receipts. Every time you pay the rent, you get a rent receipt. And personally, I don't care what happens to my brother in law because I really don't like him at all, anyways. I'm sorry, you're supposed to be asleep. I mean, I don't like a thief. Did he ever steal anything from me? No, but he tried. The wife caught him. And then he tried to lie about it. Told me he found them down in the register. Well, I'm going to tell him and I'll tell everybody. That wedding ring was never in no register. That wedding ring was sitting in my jewelry box from the day she threw it at me and told me to go get fucked. I put it in the jewelry box and I was saving it for mine and her boys to get older and give it to them, for they can give it to their future wives. Because that ring was bought for their mother for our wedding date. But it didn't happen that way. So I put that ring away. Sure, I could have put it on my wife's finger when me and her got married. But not in my book, I'm not. I went and bought her a new ring. I ain't going to let my future wife wear a ring that I bought from my ex. Some people do, some people don't. I'm one of the people that don't. If I bought that ring for that person, that ring belongs to that person. And if they don't get it, I'm going to sell it, pawn it, or if we have kids, I'm going to give it to the kids. And that's where it will go. Pizza must have left me. Y'all know I've been here 1 year. A year and 2 weeks. Don't seem that long, but yeah, a year ago. 22 viewers, 14 thumbs up. Come on, viewers. Give me some thumbs up. Show me that you guys like me being on here today. Oh, hi, pizza. Now, what was I going to say to you? I forgot now. Something about your show. I forgot what it was now, but I was going to say something about your show. I did watch it this morning, though, or most of it. I didn't get to watch every drop of it, but it was one of the quickie ones. I think it was like a 15, 20-minute show or something. No, I'm dumbfounded. I just forgot exactly what I was going to tell you or talk to you about on it. Yep, can't believe we've been in this place for a whole year now. Well, yeah, but now that I'm doing one, you know he's going to start going off again. Now my thumbs up are starting to climb. Darn. Are you still awake? You feel like making me another cup of coffee? I got the AC off, dear. I turned the AC off and put the fan in the window. I still don't remember now, pizza. I know I was thinking of talking to you about something, and I checked to see if you were here. You wasn't here, so kind of went dumbfounded and forgot what I wanted to talk to you about it. Anyone seen the gray alien lately? How's he doing? I ain't seen him on here in a while. Yeah, he's probably taking a break. Yeah. It's been a while break. He is like me then. You know, once in a while you get on for a few days and then you're off for 6 months. You know, Von Hilton says he's a good dad. I'm going to tell you, good dads don't sit at home and do live video recordings while your wife's having baby. A good husband don't go tell his wife to sleep in a fucking truck. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm hopefully by May I'm fully running. I just don't know what kind of shows or anything to do, you know. I mean, just be me, of course. I know that, but you know, it's hard to just think of a conversation every single day what to talk about besides Stinky himself. Yep, the sun is starting to come over the mountain. It's starting to lighten up outside. And I figured about 6:30. I got 6:24 and I can start seeing trees, so it's coming up over the mountain. Yeah, I'm gonna get together with some of them renters that he's got. I'm gonna fill him in on some stuff, and there are, like I said, a couple things in his house that I'd like to get my hands on. Sentimental values, not nothing worth money, like the photo albums. Because you know he already told the whole Frost family he's gonna burn them, and I hope if he goes outside to burn them, I hope he burns himself too. Yeah, I'm gonna visit. I'm gonna meet the renters. Um, I got family members that know the renters. Um, the ones that are living right next to him used to live right next door to Mountain Mama. If y'all know who Mountain Mama is, she gets on here with me now and then. Used to live next door to Mountain Mama, so we know them. And I think y'all know Mountain Mama's husband is my cousin, Mountain Daddy. Yeah, I hear they're talking about getting out of the pig business, and now they're talking about going into the goat business. I told him if it was me, I'd stay in the pig business. Pigs are going to pay more than the goats will. He's probably got about 800 acres sitting there, two mountains. And maybe instead of calling him Mountain Daddy, call him Mountain Man, because he looks like a mountain man. Yeah, I was trying to rent that place next to Mountain Man and Mountain Mama, but it's out in the country still. I mean, I prefer living in the city now. I mean, I enjoyed the country. I lived out in the country for 14 years or so, something like that. I like living in the city. I like it where she can just walk down to the store and get bread and milk and cigarettes if she needs to. I don't like taking an hour just to go get a loaf of bread because you have to drive all the way to town to get it. And with all my heart problems, I live 3 minutes from the hospital now. So that's really good. I take that as a no. Huh? Later, pizza. Enjoy your day. We'll see you on the flip side. Peace. Don't forget today's 420 day. Smoke a fatty and eat a pizza. Gnats in the pizza. I remember that too. Smoke a joint and eat a pizza. And that's his name. Gnats in the pizza. And if I remember right, I think that's from the first video that he posted with his mom because his mom went over there and he had gnats flying over a pizza box. And she told him that's why he lost his kids. And he's like, no, it's not. And then literally got right online and read what he got from the well or children's services saying his house was nasty, rotten bottles sitting on the counter, feeding the kids rotten milk. Yeah. Called his mom a bitch online. Yeah. 19 viewers, 15 thumbs up. Oh, yeah, it's definitely becoming daylight now. I can see my vehicle out there. The day is starting to become morning. Yeah. Um, yeah, well, I see one or two, baby. Huh? Yeah, I say I can see a blue one or a purple, it looks like. Why'd you put them on the other side of the car for? Okay. I liked them on this side where I could see them. Been on an hour and 30 minutes. What? No, honey. I got 19 viewers, but no Miss Kitty. No. Most of them are men, honey. But they all said good morning to you. And I told them you went and laid back down. Yeah. Oh, I went up a viewer. Yeah. Welcome to the Big Larry Show. Yeah. Why would you want a coffee cup with Vaughn Hilton's face on it? Yeah, Bobcat, I agree. I think Otis has been collecting the rent from him. Y'all see my sign? I'm still hanging it. It's still there. That flag I hang there for quite a while. I had somebody try to buy it from me the other day, and I had to turn them down. Thought I can order them one, but right now I'm having problems getting another one. Oh, I know he's got a couple of trolls. You feel cooler in this here, but that's about it. Yeah, I know, Bobcat. I'm due for a haircut already. I'm excited, man. My kid comes home in 2 weeks. Our kid comes home in 2 weeks. Can't wait. Bought him a watch, a bracelet, and a necklace for finishing this year up. A nice gold watch. I think he's going to like it. It's a quartz. It's not bad looking. His brother got one too, but his brother got the silver one instead of the gold one. I was going to do a show with Solar Marshall, but we just really ain't hooked up yet. He told me whenever I'm ready, but yeah, it's been pretty busy. Secular Opinion, I like how he's doing it lately. I've seen his face once or twice, way long time ago. Lately, it's been that beer bottle or whatever that I see all the time when he's doing his shows. And that's kind of what I'm going with. I mean, would you guys rather see my face when I do my live videos? Or would you guys like to have something else to look at? I mean, I'll show my face to show you guys it is really me, but then switch pictures and send it to somewhere else. My little studio, should I call it? I am going in blackout mode for a minute, please. I'm still here. I'm just in blackout mode. I'm just getting a little bite to eat real quick. Yeah, I know, Bobcat. Thank you, dear. Why'd that just pop up? Okay. Happy 420. Boy, I hate to say it, but she looks like Aunt Dot. Aunt Dot. Aunt Dot. Today's also one of my cousin's birthdays. Good morning. Happy 420. What is the most precious things in your life today? My kids. Yeah, I'm sticking with 21 viewers, it looks like. Been on 2 hours, well, an hour and 43 minutes, 16 thumbs up. If you ain't giving me a thumbs up, please give me a thumbs up showing me you're liking my show this morning. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful Saturday morning here in the state of Kentucky. No rain, sun's coming up. Supposed to be kind of warm today. I still feel dumbfounded. Still trying to think of what I wanted to talk to Pizza about. Now, later today, I'll be offline and I'll remember what I wanted to talk to Pizza about. Or I'll probably go back to watch the rest of his videos and I'll remember. Maybe I should start writing that stuff down. Must be that old age I hear catching up with me. Yeah, I've been hearing that for a long time. He's told us that for a very long time. That's why he didn't cut the grass for his mother. And that's why she went and bought a lawnmower that had lights on it for he can cut it in the evenings. Yeah, brain fog happens to all of us. I understand. Must have been nighttime boot camp. Thank you, Stay Frosty. I'm always in jail. Can't you tell I'm in my jail cell right now? Yeah, I thought about making up a background where, I don't know, I put my aliens in it. Make sure I got Vaughn's golden spoon there. Make sure I got Vaughn's wand there. I wish I had the cape because I that would definitely make the case. Or do I just keep the picture of me up there where you're all just looking at my face every day, which I think would get kind of boring. I can't say that. I don't know. My wife's seen my face for 22 years and she ain't bored with it yet. So, I'll let you know, Stay Frosty. Yeah, I need to work on a good background. Like I said, I was thinking about doing the ones with the aliens. Maybe holding a joint or something. I don't know. I just, thinking. Because I've seen secular opinion do the beer bottle thing all the time. That's what he's went to. So, and of course the alien, gray alien. He's always the gray alien. Yeah, exactly. Did you put a bone in it? Yeah, I think this is the first time I've been on YouTube since the last time I got on. And that's been what, month? Oh, I got to grab for my lifesavers. What color am I having today? I've been trying to slow down on smoking cigarettes, people. I mean, I know I need to. We bought a few things of lifesavers. When I start having that urge, I just throw one of them in my mouth. Yeah, exactly, Todd. No joke. Lifesavers. That time, a long time ago, when I quit smoking weed for 30 days, that's what I used, my lifesavers. Every time someone was smoking one around me, or if I got that craving for one, I'd throw a lifesaver in my mouth. Did you let your kitty cats out? What Eve you do, Larry? Get rid of that what button? 4 acres. You know I'm only a ninth grader. You're gonna have to put it in ninth grade reading. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't get on Odyssey yet. Hell, I'm lucky I learned how to get on YouTube. If it wasn't for my 18, 19-year-old boy that's laying in there in bed right now just getting awake, if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be on here now. I need something done with my computer. I yell for my kids. Well, if I do, then we're all getting filthy rich. Because I'm mind controlling the whole world to give me money. Ha ha. Yeah, I know. Yep. And that's exactly what he did, Todd. He was a tail gunner in a helicopter. That was Jim's job. And Ronnie, he was a tanker. So y'all see where Vaughn gets all his stories from. Vaughn Hilton was all this and that, and he served, and he's a vet or whatever they call him. And then why don't they pay him? Because he wasn't there long enough. Uncle Jim gets 100% VA. Ronnie Ray gets 100% VA. My dad got 100% VA. All three of them served. And it was like Vaughn Hilton saying Social Security keeps denying him. They're denying him because he ain't got enough time in. You got to work so much before you can collect that money. 24 months. So that's 2 years. You have to serve for 2 years before you can collect. Thank you, Todd. Yeah, it's like he told us one time he had 3 jobs at once, 2 full times and a part time. I don't believe that at one bit. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. I had 2 full time jobs at once. And I gave the less paying one up because I fell asleep at the wheel on the way home from work. And I was afraid as next time it happened, I could kill myself. So I had to quit one of my jobs. So, Von Hilton, I don't think you'd had 3 jobs. You don't count standing on 3 corners all at the same time. A job. Uncle Sam didn't get no tax money on you sucking dick. Yeah, 46 cents in his whole life. That ain't per month or per year, that's per life. Like I said, uh, I'm not saying Alice never had no money. She had a little bit of money. But, you know, since 1993, she's paid all Von Hilton's bills. She bought all of his food. She paid his child support. She bought a couple houses. Where'd her money go? I wonder. When she has a son that comes in and steals $30,000 from her. Exact same son turns around and inherits everything and blows another 30,000 on nothing but junk. Never fixed none of the places up. $20 viewers, 19 thumbs up. At least I got a thumbs up from almost everybody. My cousin finally shut his phone off. He probably sent the wife down to McDonald's to get some coffee or something. Hey, Johnny. How you doing today? Welcome to the Big Larry Show. Yeah, you know he's not going to, Todd. He's just like Stinky. All talk, no action. He's a big bully on the computer, but meeting face to face and he'll run like a little bitch. Yes, I am doing good, Johnny. Yeah, early bird gets the worm, no doubt there. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're surviving. That's all we can do, Johnny. Live one day at a time. Make sure the roof over our head is staying dry, at least inside. Make sure there's food on our dinner plates. We're good. I'm hurting this morning because I ain't got no herb to smoke, but it'll be here in about 2 hours. Happy 420. 20 viewers, 20 thumbs up. Showed me I'm doing good. Been on 2 hours, 3 minutes. I got on at 5 o'clock this morning. I don't know if you let your cats out, but you got a gray one coming towards the door. Yeah, I seen something about J Dubs saying, or J Dubs or Vaughn was saying something about YouTube won't take down our shows or something, and he was complaining about it. Vaughn Hilton, you're the one putting them out there. I don't care what station they're on. So if ABC's showing Yellowstone, I shouldn't watch it because NBC's better. Right there, boy. I'll watch what I want, where I want, and how I want. If you're going to post it out there, we're going to watch and comment. You don't like it? Quit doing YouTube videos. Quit doing all videos. Yeah, I'm just laying here waiting for the neighbor to get a hold of me. Let me know they're on their way. Oh, I think I just got a cousin mad at me because I told her she looks like her Aunt Dot. Yeah, exactly. That's what I heard, Flintlock. I don't know. I heard my brother in law's been paying, so I don't know. Like I said, being a landlord is not all peaches and cream. It ain't just collecting the money and going on. You got to keep them buildings up to date. You got to keep things situated. I can probably call the fire marshal right now and have them go look at all the places and make sure they all got smoke alarms. Tell you the truth, I think the only ones that's got smoke alarms right now is Aunt Alice's old place, which is the one he's in, and the one I was in. I don't think the other three have smoke alarms in them or carbon dioxide alarms. Yeah, I know, Todd. Someone's lying somewhere. Well, if there were stink alarms, then Vaughn's would always be going off. Hell, it looks like I'm going to have to get my grass cut this coming week. It's almost a foot high now. Hey, Vaughn, look, I got 20 viewers and no trolls. Usually, when yours got 20 viewers, 19 of them are your trolls. You know he's a liar, Stay Frosty. Hey, Stay Frosty, it's been a while since I've been on here. Ain't you my Michigan man? It's still in Alice's name as far as I understood. My cousin's right up there, right near you right now, Frosty. They're at that 420 Spencerary. There's one of the Spenceraries up there giving away $300 worth of Mary Jane stuff for the first 420 people in the door. So him and his wife are both up there. She says the whole block is like that. She says there's got to be 8 or 10 stores all right there in a row like that. that all sell the same stuff. Congratulations, KG. Happy anniversary. I will celebrate my anniversary in 8 days. So it'll be next Sunday. Oh, yeah, I know 4 acres. Like one of the floors collapses. Oh, yeah, you know they are. Well, wherever they're at, I'm going to say they have to be. They said they're about 17 minutes from their house, and they live in Point Place, Toledo. They live right there, right off 75. So, I mean, they could be on 75 within a minute. So, 15 minutes across the line, wherever they're at. They could be around that Luna Pair area. I don't know exactly which one they went to, Stay Frosty, but I know they're up there. I married her in 2009. We've been together since 2002. So we will be, what is it, our 15th year? Yeah, it's right off 575. They don't open up till 9 o'clock. They're sitting out there. They said they're number 24 and number 25. They were talking about going up there at 4:30 this morning, and I literally talked them out of it. I was like, guys, you going up there at 4:30 in the morning, you're gonna lucky to even be there to get anything. You might waste your time. So my cousin called up there and was talking to the guy that was working last night. He's like, so what time you think they're gonna start lining up? He goes, sir, I hate to tell you, they're already lining up. My cousin grabbed his chairs, grabbed his cooler, and they jumped in the car and drove up there. Well, yeah, Frosty, I don't blame you. I don't like the crowds neither, but when they're giving away $300 worth of stuff for free, I might wait in line with the little crowd. It matters what concert. I'd wait in the line to go get them concert tickets. Oh, you know I am, Johnny. I don't do without 420 on 420. Mine will be here about 9 o'clock. Yeah, me and the neighbor made a deal, so she'll be here at 9 o'clock this morning. Johnny, can you imagine how crazy he really would be if he did drink or smoke? We'd all be in trouble. I know. I try to be right sometimes. I don't even know if that neighbor's even up yet. I ain't seen no post yet. Usually she'll post and says, "Hey, I'm on my way" or something. Oh, um, they are in Monroe, Michigan. That's exactly where they're at. Stay Frosty. They're in Monroe. Yep, you got it right because she just posted to me. We're in Monroe, Michigan. Good going. Congratulations. Hope you guys have fun today. I hope you guys get a lot of that good stuff. $300 worth of free stuff. I'd enjoy it. Don't let them know that you and Eddie are together. Let you both get $300 worth of stuff. I know, I'm trying to scam the weed department. Yeah, they said this one here, Stay Frosty. There's like 8 of them all within a 1 block radius. For the first 420 people, Todd, they're not giving them $300 each. They're giving them $300 worth of merchandise from the weed store. So, I mean, it's going to be weed ashtrays, weed trays, weed itself. It could be anything. I mean, I don't know all what they sell in them stores. Heather, what's the name of the store you're at? I'm finding out right now, Stay Frosty. Yeah, imagine the money they make, though, Todd. Todd, she tells me they're buying ounces from this place, $59 an ounce. Hell, I'm paying $50 a quarter where I live. Well, she's going to send me pictures, Todd. She said there's some mean pictures. I'm live on YouTube right now. I know, I talked to Eddie and Kenny. I told you you want to go early. URB? Does that sound familiar there, Stay Frosty? URB? Well, that's cool. Hey, as long as you found yourself a better place, that's good, Frosty. Yeah, that's where they're at right now. That's the one that's giving away $300 worth of stuff to the first 420 people at the door. But they ain't open for another hour and a half, and she says they have already got the 400 people there. She says that line's all the way around the building. She says she buys ounces, $59 a piece from there. And like I say, hell, I'm paying $50 for a quarter. If it wasn't against the law, I'd drive up to Ohio or Michigan and buy a bunch of it and bring it back home. I make a killing. If it wasn't for the gas prices, it probably cost me $100 to drive there and back. Yeah. Well, my cousin and them, they all been there since 9:30 last night. The store closed at 9 and they put their chairs up at 9:30. Took some lunch meat, took some bread, mayonnaise, some pop. Said they rode 15 joints to get them through the night. Yeah, people say you can buy it online, but I don't know. I've never tried, don't want to try. I mean, like I said, I'm one of these kind of guys that I like to see it, smell it, and taste it before I even buy it. I'm an old man. I've bought some good shit and I've bought some booty shit. And if I spend $50 and get me some booty shit, I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah, I don't think they have it on their website, tell you the truth, Todd. The only reason she knew about it is because they went and bought 2 ounces last week. And the people there was telling them about it. So, she's right back there to get it again. Even though they don't need it, but they'll be there to get it. Kenny said you guys were number 24 and 5. Don't forget to take a lot of pictures. Oh, I will, Todd. They're gonna send me pictures. They ain't open up for another hour and a half here, so. But she says they're waking up, getting their coffee in them, and so I think a couple of them fell asleep in the chairs. Now it's shift change, so one went to get the coffee while the other one rests a little bit for another hour and a half. You heard me tell her, take lots of pictures, show me what you got. Me and Heather, we talk every single day. She'll definitely tell me what they got. She'll send me pictures and everything. Hell, I'll probably get some of that shit for Christmas this year. Because if they get doubles or something, that's what they usually do. They give it to their weed head families because they got doubles. That's how I ended up getting. And hell, the price sticker was on it when I got it. It said $12.95. They go to all that stuff up there. They just had a 420 party up there in Michigan a couple weeks ago. They went to that too. I know they're getting ready to have a weed party there below Cincinnati, or not Cincinnati, but Cleveland there. It's supposed to be a big old smoke out concert kind of deal. They're talking about going to it. I don't know if that's today or not. You would think it'd be today, being a Saturday on 420. Yeah. Two of them, one for you and one for Eddie. Today's the day you're not together going in that door. Yeah, I know she must have been the one sleeping because I talked to him earlier. She is like now just talking away. Yeah, she agreed with me. Yeah, and that's probably what it is, whatever. But still, I mean, $300 worth of shit. You can give me an ashtray, a rolling tray, a roller, some papers, maybe a t shirt, a hat, $300 worth of free stuff. I'm taking it. Hell, I've stood in line for 2 and 3 days for concert tickets, and I had to pay for them. So you don't think I wouldn't sit in a line for 24 hours to get $300 worth of stuff free? I'm in that line. If I could have afforded it, I would have drove up there to get it. Yeah, I would have got a new hat. Yeah. Like I said, I'm probably going to get something out of that anyways. Free is nice. That is definitely right, whatever. $300 worth of merchandise free. They might even give them some roll ups. They might give them weed free. I thought of a job for myself, people. I need a job. And I decided I know what I want my job to be. I want to be the man smoking the weed and naming it. Because I've heard a lot of weird names on that Mary Jane shit. White rhino. It don't look like no damn rhino to me. It might have been white, but it didn't look like no rhino. Why? How did they call it white rhino? I mean, my brother sent me a joint for my birthday. Chocolate chip cookie cream is what they called it. Never tasted nothing like chocolate chip cookie. So why in the fuck are they calling it chocolate chip cookie cream? I mean, is there so much of it they have to just make up names? Hey, maybe you see a rhino after you smoke it. Maybe. Good idea. I mean, I never thought of that. I did crave the chocolate chip cookies after I smoked it. I bet you they are, Stay Frosty. I bet you they are. I bet you. I bet you them stores pull in over $1 million today. Even though they're giving $30,000 away worth of merchandise, I guarantee you they still make over $1 million today. I just think a lot of it has weird names. Oh, $126,000 are given away today. Thanks, Todd. Yep, that's 300 for 420 people. And that's what they're doing. They're giving it to 420 people. Well, yeah, you'd probably have to be a millionaire, Stay Frosty, but I guarantee you they're making that million quickly. I remember reading where California made almost $25 million the first year. I don't think they're taxing them. Are they taxing them? I know they wouldn't let them put it in the bank for a long time because it was considered still a drug. Like I said, I don't know much about that. I don't live around it right now. I mean, I do smoke my weed, but I'm still paying the dope man, so it ain't like I go to the store and buy it. And I'm hopefully soon that my state, the state of Kentucky, will literally have stores like that. I mean, I don't want 10 stores all in one row. One or two stores, one on each side of town, would work good. All right, viewers are starting to climb again. People are waking up. Welcome to the Big Larry Show. I went from 18 to 21. Oh, oh, someone dropped out. Must not like me. Said, ooh, look at that scary face. Let me get out of here. Oh, that's two dropping. Must have been J Dubs and Von Hilton themselves. Well, one of them gave me a thumbs up, so hey, I'll accept it. Oh, could have been my cousin, too. Oh, I'm talking. I'm just looking and I'm checking my phone and finding out who's saying something to me. It's a busy day. I've been up since 3 a.m. trying to keep them awake, keeping them ready. Yeah, I noticed that. Whatever, we'll holler at you later, buddy. Be good. Enjoy your 420 day. Appreciate you coming to my show. 19 viewers, 22 thumbs up. Waiting for that 9 o'clock to come around the corner. Get my morning join in me. Uh, my cousin going off on me. Because I said she looks like her aunt, which is also my aunt. Well, people, I think Big Larry's going to end this show this morning. I will be doing an afternoon show. I'm going to get off here, eat breakfast, get me another cup of coffee, wake the wife up for she can take her shots, get the day moving, and do what I got to do. Y'all have a good day. Peace out. See y'all on the flip side. Big Lawrence, Monday I start pipe fitting. Mustang plant. Smoke a joint and relax. You'll be fine, Frosty. You know what you're doing, buddy. Ain't nothing to be nervous about. You know what you're doing. I'm glad you got that job, buddy. That's a good plant. Well, people, Big Larry's going to sign out. We'll see y'all later. Y'all be good. And like I said, if you're on here around noon, 1 o'clock, I might come back on again. Peace out from the Big Larry Show. Y'all have a good 420. Later.